many more falls left now. Be some out.
Boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Cold Gryts Podcast. I got my usual suspect here with me tonight, Mo Leezy, Smith Cole. B2 will be here later on. He got some personal things going on he got to handle. And Joe is just missing in action.
It happens, man. It happens.
Fellas. What a week. What a weekend. What like NBA disappointed y'all as much as they disappointed everybody else?
It all depends on what you're asking for. Because the All-Star games, the games were a little different, but they were competitive. And I thought that's what people was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that shit takes a little time to get used to the new format. And, you know, playing 4 or 5 games, one quarter, right?
12 minutes.
Right. So I think that things are a little different.
Games. It was basically just pick up basketball.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
I liked it because of the division that they put it in. You know, old heads, the mid tiers, and then the young boys and shit. I like that.
Well, I just thought it was like just like I said in the chat, like old versus new, and just the old guys passing the torch, because the second game against the Stars and the Stripes was like, hey, we ain't scared of y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be this, y'all might be that, but we ain't scared of you boys. Anthony Edwards and them, they damn sure balled out, bro. They played hell of a game, bro. That last game.
Yeah. But you see the old heads took it though, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep playing with us. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? What's up with Kawhi Leonard out there? Damn, Kawhi?
The claw.
Got it, bro. He had to show he still got it.
How old is Kawhi, dog? Kawhi got to be 35, 36.
I don't think he that old. Remember,
younger than LeBron.
Yeah, definitely. Kawhi's got to be about 33 now.
Hold up.
Only like this. Yeah, check on that. You know you're a Spur now. You should know that, Mark.
I should know this. I'm really mad I got to go back and look at this shit, bro. Kawhi Leonard. Let's see. He is 34.
Yeah.
34. Yeah, that's still good age. You still can hoop at 34. You know how you felt at 34. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, shit, he ain't played but 3 seasons straight. Shit, he should have it.
I had an argument with my son today. It was more of a debate, but he said that he will take Kawhi without all the antics over KD all time. I said, oh my God, I think you might be trolling. What do y'all think?
How did he analyze it? Did he analyze it from scoring perspective or all around play on the court?
All around. Kawhi defensive stopper. You know, Kawhi led Toronto to a championship almost by himself with no more All-Stars. KD, you put him with, he only got his championship from being with a loaded team. So he was like, I picked Kawhi. I was like, I don't know about that. And I want to give Kawhi that edge because, again, he's a Spur to me all the time.
All the time.
Forever, right? So, but putting him over KD is tough.
Kawhi is the reason, just like you said it. You just said it. He the reason. Them championships he got, those are his. Them teams he went to and got them his.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. And even the year y'all beat the Heat, and he was on the team, like he was the multiple factor that changed a lot in that game because of his defense and the way he played so hard. And
he shut Bron down. He shut Bron down. That was the whole thing.
A moment where LeBron was at the free throw line and he looked back to see who they was subbing in, and Kawhi was coming to the court. This motherfucker turned his head and shook him. like it's about to be a long night for me. And
Hey,
I said to
man.
myself, and that's a lot of a moment when I started respecting Kawhi, but I started looking at LeBron different. And I said, dude, you gotta take on anybody who comes in front of you. You're supposed to be the man. Anybody who comes, you're supposed to take him on at all times. That's what I liked about Tracy McGrady. That's what I liked about Kobe Bryant. That's what I liked about Allen Iverson, who was the smallest motherfucker on the court, was taking on everybody night after night. And that's what it was. And that's took away from me with LeBron. Because night after night, these guys don't show up.
I mean, I have to play, we talking about my dude Kawhi, but I got to play devil's advocate, man. That nigga Bron, I mean, bro, he been living that since he got in the league, though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He high expectations every time. He don't get to do the meeting. You know what I'm saying? So that shit be kind of dog.
You remember when a lot of the word was when Kawhi was guarding them like that, they were saying Kawhi was too slow to understand who LeBron is. Like, I'm not gonna show you no respect. I don't give a damn about you. And everybody's like, yo, is he just too slow to understand the moment? You're right, because
Yeah.
Kawhi, when you're quiet like that, people kind of put that with being a little slow, to be politically correct.
I think he just let the moment come to him. He one of them guys that's so laid back, the moment just come to him. And when it's his moment, he don't know how to handle it, but be good at it. You know what I'm saying? He just like that. You know what I mean? He remind me of a better Clyde Drexler.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Going back to the glide. Mom know about the glide.
I think he's more like a more athletic Scottie Pippen.
Nah, Scotty was athletic, dog. Scotty more athletic.
Yeah. More athletic than Scottie.
Yeah, no, bro. I don't know about that, Jeff. I can't agree with that one, dog. That nigga Scotty was really Scotty can stick 1 through 5 like Braun, man. Braun ain't nothing but a swole Scotty.
I think Kawhi can defend 1 through 5. Depends on who the 5 is.
Nah, bro.
It better be Karl Anthony Towns or some soft shit.
Yeah. Kawhi ain't going to that 5, dog. He ain't fucking with the 4. You know. 1 through 3, he's straight.
Well, it depends on if it's Draymond Green or something. Of course, Kawhi can defend that. But it's not the worst comparison, but to say he's more, they kind of similar with athleticism. But remember, Scotty will get that step on you and on your center.
Yes. Scotty was loose with his shit too. You know what I mean? Kawhi stiff. He played for the Spurs. One move to the basket. Let's go. Mid-range, get back on defense. Real simple, but it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
up and
let's
down
get on
basketball.
Yeah. We'll get on back NBA a little bit later on again. It was a decent All-Star weekend. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't. It probably ain't gonna never be the greatest.
Bullshit dunk contest.
Bullshit.
Let's
start with the show. We got college football today, and is the Big Ten taking over? That's the best conference in college football right now. They don't win the last 3 natties.
They did.
They not playing nobody.
We all SEC. Well,
we ACC. All SEC.
In ACC, like people, and we look at it as due to the fact that we got more competitive teams. We feel like week after week, a more competitive game that we feel like we're more dominant. But these guys are actually winning chips. You know what I'm saying?
The SEC needs to get off. Yeah, right. The SEC needs to get off their own nuts, man, because they've always been the cream of the crop for the last 15, 20 years, and they just live with that. Now that, and I think it was more about proximity. Like everybody wanted to go to a school like Florida, right? Georgia, all these schools. But now everybody has money to pay these kids.
Right.
So the SEC, if you talk to Paul Fennebaum and Nick Saban, they say things like, oh, well, they've just been lucky. The Big Ten has been lucky. Man, cut that shit out. Big Ten is on your neck. Winning 3 in a row? Come on, bro. Like, the proof is in the pudding. So I don't know if they eclipsed it because overall, from top to bottom, I still think the SEC is better. But you can't deny three ships in a row, bro.
Man, I just don't fuck with that Big Ten. Ohio State, they straight, you know. Penn State, it be them niggas not playing nobody, man. They not playing
Let 'em off.
nobody.
That's been our argument, though. That's been the argument for so long is that they hasn't played nobody, but Indiana beat Alabama.
Right.
How many times could you think they do that out of five? Say they had to
But
play them 3 times. How many times does Indy win?
Who the
you
coach?
gotta remember, the playoffs kind of eliminated that. Like now,
Yeah.
you ain't able to just kick your own team at your own conference ass. You
Yeah,
gotta go in the playoffs and beat these SEC schools.
Right.
yeah, and they winning.
And
So
they win. You know what I'm saying? And then what? But who played Georgia? Who
we got
played
beat by
Ole Miss?
Ole
Ole Miss
Miss.
beat Georgia.
The SEC beat us.
Now you wouldn't have thought that was possible
Who
because
beat who beat Ole Miss?
yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't supposed to beat us, but that's a whole nother story, though. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
But I just looked at that today and I was like, dang, Michigan won the last one, Big Ten. I mean, Ohio State won the next one, and then Indiana just won this one. And then here we are screaming Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Auburn, all these SEC schools, LSU. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to remember, Georgia won back to back before all this shit started happening, dog. The SEC was in.
Alabama won several back to back too.
Yeah, so we get a Big Ten, give them their little 3. Give them their little 3. They can have that. They can have that. I mean,
but these teams catching up to each other though, bro. Like, and then you look at the talent that's in the Big Ten. You look at the kid, the quarterback from Michigan. Wait, and he from the South. Bryce Underwood, where he from?
I'm not sure.
But I know Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State. He's from Miami. He's from Miami. I think he's from Dade County. He's from that area, and he up there playing in Ohio State. So
But they changed the rules, right? They changed the rules to make it to where I think they were tired of the SEC winning. That's why now you come up there and you grab Georgia's quarterback if you're Miami. You grabbing these people. If you shine at look up. I hate to be a Carolina fan, but look at how Lenore Sellers had all these schools trying to lobby after him. Once you see a good player, you just go and all these other schools are offering more money, and these kids are biting. I would.
he fire on that game too, man. Jeff be having that nigga looking like a superstar on the game day, dog.
Jeff Hughes and Lenore now. No, Jeff a Georgia fan too, man. Stop this shit. Auburn.
Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, dog. But that Big Ten shit, though, man, that it seems like you're supposed to wear a MAGA hat when you go to their game and shit, man. You know what I mean? It seemed like that for me.
I mean, but they're actually coming in. Actually, no, he's from Detroit. He's from Detroit, Michigan. So he's a home guy. Bryce Underwood's a home guy. He's from Detroit, Michigan. So, but I know Jeremiah Smith is from Florida, and they got a lot of pieces from Georgia on Ohio State too. So I already know for a fact that they do recruit down south a lot.
That's where the speed at. We got all the speed down here, dog.
We got to.
Yeah. We chase rabbits and shit around this bitch.
But like I said a couple of weeks ago, I had a guy that I knew that told me straight up, like, with the NIL and the money and everything being the way it is, these teams gonna start catching up with the Alabama, with the Georgias, with the Miami, because they can spend money now. Look at Texas Tech. Texas Tech whole team was built off the NIL last year. Their whole team was built off the NIL last
year. And I think Ant want to try to come in. Let me see.
What happens when you have NIL money and reputation? You kind of cancel out a team like Texas Tech, right? So if you got Georgia coming at you with NIL money, right? You got Florida coming at you with NIL money, then that has a little more to say to me than a team like Purdue, or even a team like I don't know, maybe Ohio State because they are a powerhouse, but when you have reputation and NIL money, nah,
So
I'm
what?
staying in the SEC.
GPA don't matter no more. Cause Purdue, them niggas produce lawyers and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. You can't come grab that Florida nigga out that just got finished chasing that hog and expect that nigga to goddamn fall back on his major. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. That's some bullshit, though. They come snatch up the nigga down here, don't teach him nothing when he get there but football. You know what I mean? And if he get hurt, he fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Nick Saban is a lot behind this bullshit. Because remember, he had to haul ass. He try to throw Deion Sanders under the bus. And what did Deion say? I know where the skeleton's at. I know what you've been paying. And now everybody's paying. So Alabama, Nick had to get the hell on. Right? So it's tough, man. SEC definitely more dominant from top to bottom. But again, these other schools are coming, man. And I think parity is good for college football anyway. Because SEC was having what, 12, 13 kids drafted in the first round? That was outrageous, man. So I appreciate the parity, really, me personally.
Me too. What it do? Just caught us before we got off the subject, bro. The Big Ten taking over the college football. Is he with us? B2, you with us?
He like he watching Discovery Channel. What a nigga watching Nat G. Hey, that nigga watching Nat Geo, man. Bill, what up, Bill?
Hold on, he got it. We'll wait on him. He'll get his
in. Yeah.
But yeah, that when all these scandals and stuff started coming out years and years ago before the COVID situation and stuff, and kids was actually going to school and not really making money and stuff and doing the stuff that they were supposed to be doing. Like you can see the difference in who wanted to go where and why they wanted to go. I even know of a person who actually got paid to go to their school. You know what I'm saying? Their family got paid to go to their school. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But that's either here or there. But they do it. They've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So NILs is nothing new. B2, you with us? Nope, not yet.
Damn, Bill. What's up, Bill? Up there over there looking like Fred Taylor, man. What's happening, man?
In and out.
Yeah.
We got the whole Pivot podcast on here, man.
We all here, right?
Yep.
I'm a little injured. God damn.
They're hurting, bro. You better make sure you ice it. I'm a fan of that.
You gonna need some procure comb, nigga, to put on your shoulder, man.
Oh man, I fell shoulder first, and I had to throw my shoulder in it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't land on my head.
You with us?
B2.
Ain't getting no sound.
Maybe
if I light up the J, my nigga, he'll be able to.
Probably come in and feel that contact, right?
We'll move on to the next subject. So George Pickens, he's free agent. Dallas got the opportunity to sign him to a franchise tag or get this man a bag. If he hits the free agent market, he's probably gonna be one of the highest paid receivers in the game right now. Because he actually proved himself last season with Dallas.
It's kind of been proving it. You don't think he was always talented?
He kind of like I want to say, well, I can say he stood on his own. He just had a better quarterback play this year to facilitate what he actually is and how good he is and why he was drafted the position he was drafted at when he was in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Why Pittsburgh did take a chance on him because how good he was. So should he?
What you say?
He said sound trying to work. Bill, I was reading a private thing, but you think he should try to take the tag or hit the free agent market and try to get a bag?
I'm always for people getting their money, man. Like he fuck around and take that franchise tag and get hurt or something. I'm just not. Football's not the sport to do that to me. You go get your money. Go get that guaranteed paper. I'm hoping B2 be on that same shit because Bill hurt me with that whole Patrick Mahomes shit. But I'm going, you know,
Yeah.
I'll let that go for another day.
Using your feelings about that one, bro.
Man, I rewatched it on YouTube. I'm like, no, he didn't do that, man.
I
But
think
go get
George
your money.
Pickens. I think George Pickens though, man. Like, if he want that money, man, Dallas will pay him, man. That nigga still running a 4-4. You know what I mean? He's still a big receiver, and he still like he showed out this year, man. I think he negotiate right, man. He gonna stay right there in Dallas. Get right.
Dallas always had a problem paying their receivers though. With Bryant, you know, I mean,
Hey, but
Dallas
they
just
paid
sucks.
CeeDee Lamb though. CeeDee Lamb already got his check, and at the same time, CeeDee Lamb hasn't been healthy the last 2 seasons.
That's
You know,
probably
I
why
feel like 1 or 2 more concussions, he might be gone. Like he
Mm.
might have to sit out. You know what I'm saying? They might have to tell him, like, hey, bro, you can't play no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? To meet more concussions.
And CD the truth though. Like as far as talent, CD that guy. I really don't fuck with the Cowboys, but you gotta give props where props is due.
Yeah, I just feel like Dallas gonna hold this man hostage to try to win a Super Bowl, which their offense is very, very good with him on it. You know what I'm saying? They were very good this season with him on it. They established a run game. They already got their tight end and everything. They pretty got one of the best offenses coming back next season. Next is maybe Chicago and San Francisco maybe. So, but as far as talent goes, I just feel like George Pickens. I feel like George Pickens should go get his bag.
You put him in that top tier, top 5 receivers in the league.
Yeah.
My top 4.
Ooh, I don't know. That's tough.
Name four receivers better than him.
Well, it's tough to do last year, but we talking about overall. You can't forget Chase, can't forget Jefferson, and these guys had down years because of their quarterback situation. So if you're
That's
talking
two.
about, yeah,
AJ out there, AJ up
That's
there. Like
J,
it's hard. It's hard for me to
kid from Seattle,
the
JSN.
kid from Los Angeles Rams.
yeah,
Yeah, like it's hard. Like I won't say top 5, but I would say he's around there.
It was at a time in the season, him and CD Lamb, dog. I thought they was the best two receivers. Like, you know what I mean? Doing the best during the season for a minute. For a little sec.
You with us?
I can hear him now though.
Me too. You there?
Bill.
Yeah, I had to
Oh,
grab my little Surface Pro. What's up?
oh
Oh,
okay.
nothing much,
Yeah.
man. We
Is it
making sure you got
lagging?
your sound in, man. You good? You better? Everything straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather be on the computer though.
You getting a delay?
I feel like this shit lagging. Yeah.
sound good, bro.
Hey, we want to get your take on the Big Ten conference taking over.
You asked me if they taking over?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. And the main reasons is most of those colleges are huge as fuck. I mean, the SEC don't have as many say alumni who can pour into the NIL that they can. Outside of those Texas schools, A&M and Texas, who got that oil money behind them, it's hard for some of those other schools to really put up the money. We could probably do it just because of our endowment is so large. It's just will we ever make that commitment to try to be, a top 5, top 10 school every year in football, and do it based off of money. But a lot of those other schools, they just don't have the alumni base and the bread. backing them to compete in the NIL field, and when you don't have the depth, cannot just start recruit people just because you're in the South no more, and that money changes shit. That shit gonna be hard for a team outside of Texas and the SEC to get back to that point where they on top every year winning national championships.
So
Who
if
is
we had
we,
to
Bill? Who is we though? Who Bill talking about?
I'm a
What
Commodore.
school is we?
Vanderbilt.
Oh, Vanderbilt. As far as
Yeah,
Vanderbilt.
I'm a Capricorn. While we at it, you know what I mean, my nigga. What I'm saying?
So Bill
Straight
says,
up.
Oh, so Bill,
Mhm.
should George Pickens sign a tag or look for a bag, bro?
Look for the bag. The fuck,
there you go.
dude. That tag, dude. 1 year versus 4 5 year guaranteed money. It's a no brainer. You look for that first.
Yeah,
Um,
But they saying Dallas gonna franchise tag him, bro.
Dallas got the money, like I said. Shit, they just it's negotiation. It's on him.
Mhm.
Well,
Always go get the bag. I'm with Bill.
contract.
I'm with that too, especially with the fact of 28 million. Yeah, great. That would be guaranteed if you make the first play. All you gotta do is play one play in the season. Just play one play, and you get that 28 mil. But at the same time, if, like Big say, if you get hurt, ain't no everybody gonna say you damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna want to
Mhm.
pay you a lot of money. Right now, you healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me get this money. We
Right.
got the NFL combine coming up next week, and I was just thinking today, and I was just wondering, and I really wanted y'all to take on the thought of this, but what y'all think is more important,
Whoa,
film?
what's that? I think
At
it's a
the combine?
budgeting.
My
Say that
bad.
again.
What you think is more important, film or the numbers? Because a lot of people get based off they get evaluated off their film more than their numbers, and a lot of people get based off evaluated off their numbers. But what's more important to y'all is seeing what the product do on the field, or seeing what 40 time and shuttle runs and different stuff like that. What that does that determine to you how well the player gonna play on the team?
Nah, you need that film. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Game speed and then that combine speed, two different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the film.
What Bill fucking with? I want to hear what Bill. I'm gonna refer to Bill on this.
You there, Bill?
Yeah.
You better. We can hear you.
Um. Um. I will lean film over the times. Obviously, there's always some situations where film don't tell the whole story based on the scheme that you was in that might hold you back. That was one of the things I had to deal with at Vandy was I had a dude come tell me straight up like he liked me as a player because he came to campus, watched us practice, watched film on me from games, but he also watched my one-on-one films because at Vandy, the defense we played in, shit, a lot of times I might be playing off and deep and they just throw a hitch in front of me. And I'm not in a situation where I can show how well I could cover.
Cover. Yeah, because you
So
play the
some
spot, not the person.
yeah. So sometimes the scheme gonna hold you back. So your film not gonna be what you need it to be. And then the numbers will basically present talent level, not actually ability. And
Right.
then it's on the coach at that point to try to hone that talent. But if I had to pick one or the other, I will pick the film because everything that shows at the combine athletically, you should be able to see in film. Even if the scheme don't match up to know, oh, he can cover, you should still, or he can rush the pass, or he can do X, Y, and Z. You can still see the talent from the film that you should be able to see at the combine too.
Yeah, I'm leaning more towards both because, of course, you got Tyreek Hill, and he's not the greatest catcher, but when you see that 40 time, you're like, I gotta grab this kid. But then they got tragics like Troy Williamson. I don't know if you guys remember Troy Williamson. Played for South Carolina. I think he was drafted 7th or 8th because he
I
ran
played
a
against
fast
I played against Troy
40.
Williamson.
All right. Troy was fast as shit, but couldn't catch a cold. And so you have to be careful. The film has to translate to the 40, right? And that's why these guys get paid these big ass bucks, man. Yeah.
When you
What do you
look
think,
at
Coach?
for me, I think I look at both as well, but majority of the time, sometimes I do find fools go in the process of the 40 time because a lot of these guys take the time to work out to get good numbers but have bad film. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And for me, if I can go watch a game, like Bill said, if I got a team like Rams, they're 3-4 system. So majority of the time they're gonna run a little bit of man and mostly zone. Mostly zone. So if I'm only running zone at college, it ain't gonna prepare me for the NFL because now they want to see me go one on one with someone, and I'm used to always playing a spot. You know what I'm saying? Or a area. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But my numbers show that I can run a 4-4. I can run a 4-3. You know what I'm saying? I can do a shuttle run in 4.1 seconds or 3.9 seconds and get to side when I need to. But at the same time, I can't cover nobody. That's just a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? Waste of time. So I feel like a lot of times that happens. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I tell you one player like I studied hard. That was Quavion Mitchell, the one from Philadelphia, right? When I saw him at his senior day, and they was just talking about his practice workouts. So I YouTubed his practice workouts during senior day, stopping every receiver that came in front of him. I said, "Damn, are you really that good?" But then I went and watched his film at college. He was actually shutting down everybody that was in front of him, bro. He was actually playing good ball. And I said, all right, let's see what the combine numbers do. Combine numbers were great. I thought this was a solid corner. He actually came in the league and played like a solid corner. And he's been solid his first 2 years there. You know what I'm saying? In Philadelphia. So I already know that sometimes it transition well and sometimes it don't. Like the kid Ross, the Ross kid from that went to Cincinnati. What did he do? Go run a 4.2-1 and then get to the league and can't catch a cold. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
couldn't even use him in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? He's just fast. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's just useless. That's my thought. So I just wanted y'all intake on that because some people just look at numbers and be like, "Oh, he runs a 4.2, draft him," and it's like, okay, but this area right here, he's not that good at. You know what I'm saying?
You got your boy Mike in the comments, man. He talking about what y'all talking about, bro. It's going down at the bottom, Mike.
Yeah, it's going down to the bottom. We're talking about the NFL Combine right now. Film and numbers, baby. Is the films? Does the film tell you what a player is, or does the number tell you what the player is? But it depends on who it is. You know what I'm saying? Because with we'll take Slay for instance. Slay played at Mississippi State. When he was coming out, the Banks kid was the highlighted kid. Joshua Banks. I think his name
Yep.
Jonathan Banks or Joshua. One of
Jonathan
them.
Banks.
Jonathan Banks. He was the highlighted kid. But people who knew Slay already knew who was the better corner. You know what I'm saying? Who we saw and already knew was the better corner. It took the combine for people to actually look at Slay and say, "Hey, this guy is actually really, really good." You know what I'm saying? Even Dion praised him for how skilled he was and how well he was prepared for the combine and stuff. And it transitioned into the league. You know what I'm saying? Completely. You know what I'm saying? He already knew what he was. He stayed in the league longer than the Banks guy did. And so that's just how it is. That's why I said sometimes film and numbers it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what Mike talking about in the comments, man.
I don't
Oh,
know.
what he got going on, man?
Mike, is this Mike from the
Yeah. This
on your page?
yeah, that's that Mike. Yeah. Yeah.
That guy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
He said he support that nigga Slay though. Yeah. For sure. Support the
Got
city, dog. Got to.
All right. We're gonna
Slay
get into a
cold.
little bit of some nonsense. Mike Tyson versus Money Mayweather. Y'all think this fight worth watching, bro?
I'm gonna look at it just cause to have something to say about it. You know what I mean?
Man, didn't Mike get his ass whipped by Jake Paul?
It was
Man,
scripted.
allegedly, he might wasn't allowed to really tee off on him.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike ain't want to fight for the last 15 years, man. You can see it in him. It's not in his spirit, bro. He does it for the paycheck, and it's too obvious.
I don't
It's
know.
not.
Mike be looking good, and when Mike get in that motherfucking gym and get the sparring, all that shit look like it come right back. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
And what's his words? You all that until you get punched in the mouth.
right.
Everybody got a plan.
Everybody
Till
got
you
Right.
punch in your face.
I think it's a money thing because of the fact of the Jake Paul situation. Mayweather saw like, hey, well, you signed a contract where you couldn't knock his ass out. You signed a contract where you can't knock me out. Let's get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. As
Yeah.
far as match wise, really not a matchup. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah. Mayweather jumping how many weight classes?
he can't. Yeah, I
It's
don't
a
think he is. I
spectacle.
think it's expedition. I don't think it's gonna matter.
That's what
How
he said
many?
right
How
there.
many?
It's a spectacle.
It's
It's a
a
spectacle, man.
it's an expedition, right? So I mean, yeah, exhibition fight. So how many rounds is it? Like 10, 8 to 10?
I'm not exactly sure.
Man, it's so disrespectful to the sport, really. Like
And when
Tony
we
Atlas and them guys rolling in their
think
grave.
fight Shador or Haney, but we got Tyson and Mayweather that we gonna fight. We really want to see that shit. But are y'all gonna watch it?
I am.
Y'all
Is
gonna
it
watch it.
free?
Y'all gonna watch it. You'll
It's on
find a way.
I like
It's
philosophical Mike. I like philosophical Mike. I don't like fighting Mike no more, man. I like Mike with his knowledge and all these crazy ass takes. I don't really want to watch Mike fight no more.
You like the weed selling Mike.
There you go.
Yeah.
You seen
like
him
that,
talk about
Mike.
that the other day?
Said he stopped smoking for a few days or a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Said his family hated him. Said he was irritable. He was mean as hell. Might have to get back on that dro to calm down.
Hey, they say Mike was on that toad, man. They say he was like, they licked the back of frogs and shit.
Yeah.
Mike was on the toad, my nigga. You know what I mean? Wow. Now, it's a bullshit fight though, man. Mayweather ain't even got it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean,
go ahead.
go ahead. When these guys are that horrible with their money, man, I don't think we should save them. Like Mayweather is just horrible with money. Tyson has been horrible with money, and for us to keep checking in, then where this shit gonna stop? You're gonna see Tyson at 70 fighting the Holyfield at 70. Like, man, it's too much a spectacle. We as fans got to make a stance, man. Like, hell no, we don't want to see that shit.
I think there's a lot of people saying they don't want to see it. It's just we gonna watch it because it's gonna come on, and that shit gonna be for everybody to watch. You know what I mean? You gonna watch it, Smitko. Don't lie now. You gonna look at this shit.
A week after, when I don't have to pay. Shit.
8 2-minute rounds.
Oh, it's an 8-round day. Oh yeah, this shit bullshit. It's scripted. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. And they got real bad blood at one point. They did at least.
Yeah.
Mike
hard.
might just tee off and just be like, I don't give a fuck about the check. I sell enough weed to go knock this little nigga out. Get him out clean.
That shit would be entertainment though, bro. If he knocked him out, dog, and went back to selling weed.
Boy, ain't that stupid, man.
If Mike
He's
does
actually
knock out Mayweather, does it look at? Do you look at Mayweather different?
No.
this doesn't go against his record. He's undefeated.
It don't go against his record. So yeah, it don't. and he's out of his weight class. And everybody know Mike still got power.
Yeah.
See, that's always the last thing to go is your power.
Y'all think he'll get a Mayweather and Crawford fight?
No.
No, Crawford ain't gonna disrespect to get the sport like that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Crawford could get checks right now if he wanted to disrespect the sport. Like he's not. Crawford's just that dude, man.
You see what old boy say?
I stand. Ain't nobody move me, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I already showed you. You said this motherfucker here was the best, and I schooled his ass completely.
Old boy Shrouder, old boy off the pivot, what's his name? Shrouder say
Tammy.
Crawford to come back. You offer, you know what I'm saying? Next,
right amount of money.
huh?
For the right
I
amount of
don't know.
Crawford said no. Crawford said he ain't coming back. No matter what amount of money it is. I think it has something to do with the belt situation, like them
No.
playing fees. Oh, what it is?
Nah.
It's I ain't got shit else to prove. Once you get to that point, like me and Joe had this conversation before, about like, you know, we talking about the history of boxing and who we think the best dude is. The best dude I seen fight is Roy. I don't, hands down, at his prime, he's no dude I've been able to watch at it. And once I got to an age where I can understand boxing, who I think would beat that dude. The problem with me is I felt like after Roy beat John Ruiz, he should retire. Because at that point, and he said this in interviews later on, that yeah, at that point I didn't feel like I had nothing to prove. The only reason he went down and fought Tarver because Tarver was talking shit the first time.
He had to fight Tarver again. He had to fight.
No, I'm talking about the first time. Yeah,
Right.
the first time he should have never. So him and Tarver was supposed to fight before that, and it didn't fight, and it fell through. So then
Right.
Roy fought somebody else, and then Roy moved up to fight John Ruiz.
Mm-hmm.
After that fight, when you done won every belt besides the cruiserweight belt, from I think he started at middleweight or junior middleweight, and you move up.
He was
It's no-
160 when he came out. Yeah.
There's no point in him, and he said it. I had nothing else to prove. I was as dominant as anybody. There's nobody in concubine history who had rounds where they didn't get punched. Think about that. He had rounds where niggas didn't even land a punch on him.
Roy was that motherfucking dude, boy.
As good as
Roy was
Slippy
that
was
guy,
defensively,
but-
as good as Floyd, as good as Tony with his version of the Philly shoulder or shoulder roll, whatever you want to call it. They got hitting rounds. Roy did.
I think Crawford beats Roy, both of them in their prime, because Roy did a lot of clutching and kind of just.
Hey, wait a minute now.
His jaw's a little more glass than.
You confusing Roy after his prime.
Hey, at 168, ain't nobody beating Roy Jones, dog. No fucking
I said 168, but come down or come up like Crawford did. Like Crawford, no one was beating Crawford at 144, but then he coming up like that shows.
This is gonna be a barbershop argument for years because I still feel like Terrence Crawford to me is the best boxer I ever seen.
And he lost in his prime when he was kind of born.
No, he did not.
With Bob Arum. I mean, not lost. I mean, he lost fans and he didn't get that stardom because he was fighting under Bob Arum and they kept him on HBO boxing when he should have been a superstar at that record. So by the time Crawford was 30-0, Roy was already out of this stratosphere because he was getting pay-per-view fights, but Crawford was still fighting on HBO. Crawford just starting to get his flowers over the last 5 years.
I don't think Crawford could have beat Roy, man. I think Crawford could have beat Floyd. I really think he probably could have beat Floyd. He could have beat Floyd. He'd have beat De La Hoya. He'd have beat, Pacquiao if he had a chance. He'd have beat them type niggas. I don't really think he was fucking with Roy Jones like that, man. Roy Jones went out bad. Last time I seen Roy fight, Roy was under some ropes. Remember that shit, Bill? He was under some fucking rope. That's why everybody...
His glass jaw, his jaw had to be kind of suspect. I seen like Terrence Crawford would not allow himself to be hurt. I seen him get rocked. I saw him get rocked, and he still would not allow himself to go down. That speaks for something, man.
He been down
before.
You see
Roy hurt in his prime.
I've never seen a Roy hurt in his prime. I've barely seen Roy get a
When you
lick.
ever see Roy even get hit clean and stumble in his prime?
Oh,
But who did Roy fight as far as who's great as Errol Spence was? Like, I don't think Roy had that fight in his prime. Like, he didn't fight a Errol Spence. He didn't fight the way, I know it was a little older, but Floyd and Pacquiao, like,
the Tarver fight? What was the biggest fight Roy had?
When
that's
he
tough.
got beat by
The division was kind of weak.
He got beat by the Jamaican dude. What's the Jamaican dude name that beat him, Bill?
Oh yeah, I remember that
The
cat.
dude who told something, I'm not the best, I just beat the best.
I just beat the damn nigga there. That nigga whipped
Glenn Jones.
ass,
Wasn't it Glenn Jones?
Glenn Jones, bro.
Yeah.
Glenn Jones. Glenn Jones laid his ass out.
Hey, coach, you seen that shit, coach?
Nah, but I damn sure gonna look it up.
Boy,
I remember I was at Vandy when that fight happened. I remember I'm watching the fight, me and my teammates in my dorm, and I got to the point I was like, man, fuck. I'm like, Roy, throw a punch, nigga. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Bro, I went and jumped in the shower, and all I heard was, "Oh, jump!" I done jumped out the shower and seen Roy stretched out.
So you don't see that with Crawford. You would never see that with a dude.
Bro, you ain't seen that with
Crawford. Crawford mama bet against him. Growing up, that's a different type of tough, man.
The only fight I saw Crawford bad in was the fight that he fought before he fought Colette. That was the last fight that I saw that I felt like he did not fight well. I felt like
moved up in weight.
I felt like he won the fight, but I felt like he didn't fight as good.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Before he knocked Sean Porter out, Sean Porter was getting all the way with Crawford, bro. Before he realized, oh, I'm losing, then he went and knocked the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? But that's about the only nigga I've seen get with.
Hold on, his daddy stopped the fight, not because he was even hurt either.
He kept getting knocked down, Bill. I mean, it took 11 rounds though, but before that, Porter was, you know, Porter a dog anyway, man. You can't just whip Porter ass like that, dog. You got to be another dog. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, Tony. Tony Wyatt, 6'5" he said that I think Crawford would have won too much ducking and dodging in boxing politics. Basically saying Crawford would have won a lot of fights and they would have let him fight, but it's too much politics in boxing.
Because if you listen to Tarver, he said Roy was ducking him for the longest.
Who? The only person they ever accused, the only person I can remember they ever accused Roy of ducking was the dude Michael Sheffield or something like that. And the problem was they wanted him to fly
Hopkins was saying he ducked him. Ducking him for the longest too.
What are you talking about?
He beat Hopkins early.
Yeah. But they didn't want to because they never scheduled a fight when everybody thought it was going to, when both of them will say in their prime because of the money.
Yeah.
It was the whole money situation. And Roy was like, I'm the A side. Why the fuck should I split it 50-50 with you? Yeah. I got the belt.
That's what they all say. That's why Floyd said he dodged Pacquiao for all them years.
I'm putting ass
why he dodged Pacquiao. That is not why he dodged Pacquiao. Pacquiao refused to sign the random drug testing. So he refused to fight him.
Wow.
Yeah, and Shador says that Haney doesn't want to come down. I mean, do the don't want to do the where you have that mandatory weight.
Oh,
they all got excuses. They all got excuses.
Yeah,
fight the people for the fans. That's why UFC is kicking boxing's ass right now.
It's not.
Show what the fans want to see, man.
Stop
all the damn excuses.
It's you say that, right?
Right.
Who make more money? UFC dudes or boxing dudes?
Dana White.
Dana White makes more money than anybody.
I'm talking about the fighters. I ain't talking about the promoters.
Fighters don't make shit.
No.
All right,
not.
so that's one.
Well, I mean,
the problem that the UFC has, right?
Years.
The problem the UFC have is they run out of fights, though. Then they start having you fight dudes who have no business fight for no belt.
Just to have
boxing,
a fight.
Listen, I don't like how dudes duck and dodge each other for 7-8 years. I like to build up for some fights, but when you duck and dodge for 7-8 years, they take some off. Like the Pacquiao Mayweather fight happened 5-6 years earlier. It would have been the biggest fight in boxing.
It was horrible. They should have been for it.
Yeah, this should have been.
I mean, I'd have fought De La Hoya instead of Pacquiao myself too. That was the bigger fight at the time. Remember, Bill? Like, who you would have chose? Like, let's be honest.
I think De La Hoya was past his prime too when he fought Floyd.
He was.
Yeah.
But he was still a name. And he was still a dude who made people come watch. And that's why I think at that time they broke the record for the most views and pay-per-view views.
Yeah. And then that's when Floyd was like, and y'all wanted me to fight Pacquiao. And look, I made this much money in one night. That type
and that's
shit.
when he became Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
Right, but you know, to a novelty, to a casual, Floyd looks like the greatest. But we sat there and watched him. We watched him, and we wanted those fights, and he didn't give it to us, man.
So wait, it goes both ways. What fight you wanted? You wanted Pacquiao. You blame Floyd, but you won't blame. Wait a minute, you won't blame Pacquiao for not doing the drug testing.
I blame them both. You know, both of them was picking and pulling. And Pacquiao was a world champion too, and so he wanted to split the purse, and Floyd didn't want to split the purse with him. So again, they all got their excuses of why they don't want to fight the best. But man, give it to the fans. Give it to the fans. Do it for the fans.
Floyd fought everybody, Smith. Go. Like, let's be honest. Like, you gotta look at early Floyd. When you think about money, pretty boy Floyd fought the niggas that we wanted him to fight. He fought all the niggas. Shane. He fought Zab.
Shane was out of his prime too.
You say that, but Shane rocked his ass, dog. Out of his
Shane
prime.
was whipping that ass for 4 or 5 rounds. Yeah, but he still fought Shane outside his prime.
He got 2 punches. Don't put no rounds on it. He got 2 punches.
That could have changed the fight, though, Bill. Them two fights, that could have changed the whole atmosphere.
It did.
You got dreamy. He got dreamy.
Yeah, he got knocked out on his feet almost.
One time I saw when he grabbed Shane, it was like,
not the night, nigga. Hold up, not the night. You know what I'm saying?
And then what happened? It was a boxing masterclass on his ass.
That's right. But what I'm getting at is that Floyd has fought everybody you wanted him to fight, whether they were in their prime or not. You know, he didn't duck nobody. Money had to be right. You know what I'm saying? Situations had to be.
And Floyd talked about that. Floyd said, y'all blame me for fighting, just like you just said, well, you fought Mosley, but he wasn't in his prime. But y'all don't say shit to Canelo, who fought him, like the next fight. Y'all didn't say that same shit to Canelo at the time. You say I duck people. Floyd
Canelo's not on that list of Floyd. Floyd's all-time
who fought
great.
more world champions than anybody else in boxing history?
Canelo an all-time great, bro. Don't do that, Smith.
No, he wouldn't. Floyd wouldn't have fought Canelo in his prime. Floyd fought a young baby Canelo. Come on, man.
Canelo came in the league when he was 15, bro. By the time he was 24, that's when he fought Floyd.
You're saying that Canelo was in his prime when he fought Floyd?
He was a champion. It was a championship.
Was he in his prime or was he a baby still?
Let me ask you a
well-grown name. He was a well-grown baby.
He was a baby.
Bro, you don't get to go fight Floyd Mayweather. You dig? If you not somebody, bro. Floyd don't just jump in there with the niggas that's going. Come on, man. Canelo that's his only loss up until what you call it.
We'll get more of that when we get close to these fights. Let's move on to some new topic. Women's college basketball, baby. March Madness right around the corner, and UConn don't look like they can be stopped. Who should they fear in college basketball right now? When you got UCLA, you got Texas, you got South Carolina. That's possible. The 3 other teams that can probably compete with these.
I still think LSU got a chance too. They number 7.
LSU can't finish games.
We don't know that.
Hold on. Say your teams again that can beat them.
No. That's I'm not
competitive, right? That could be competitive with them.
These are the competitive teams: UCLA, Texas, and South Carolina. You know what? No, I can't put Vandy in there. As much as you might,
you got the best player in the country on that team.
Huh?
You got the best player in the country.
You do, but you're young. You're young.
That's tough when you ain't got nobody else over there.
You young though.
Whip LSU ass.
South Carolina whipped y'all ass. Start to finish.
They did do that.
Y'all ass. Start to finish.
But the teams, 2 of the teams he just said, we beat.
Right. You have beaten Texas and you have beaten LSU.
But it wasn't even competitive with South Carolina. They whipped y'all ass from start to finish.
They did. Hey man, I give it to them.
But y'all young though. Y'all Vandy is young.
Hey,
I actually see
the
them
best player in the country.
the next 2 years. They probably could be one of the most competitive basketball teams in the SEC next few years.
I don't know.
Bills.
I like Texas, dog.
Bill's a
I
homer,
like.
man. Ain't
No,
no way that girl the best
no,
girl,
no,
the
no. I'm
best
not
girl, best player in the country.
Have you
She's
watched her
not the
play
best player in the country. Yes, I watched her play. I
against
watched her
who?
play a couple of games. I watched her play against South Carolina, and I watched her play against Texas. And although she is good, but it's a difference when you have talent spread it all across the floor, and when you're kind of like a 1-2 man show. You get it? Like you will look like you the shit or the best player in the country, but when you got 4 or 5 McDonald's All-Americans on the same squad, of course that one McDonald All-American will make you look
Nah,
right.
that little white girl can hoop too. The
She's
game
not
they
on
played the other
nobody on
day,
South Carolina's level.
the game they played the other day, I think them two had like 34 points a half, and the other team had 36 points.
Y'all
So when
counting
you
out.
watch, go back and watch how that when they played LSU, they gave that girl the ball and was like, they gave her the ball and told everybody to move out the fucking way.
No, she
And
the
what-
truth, Bill. She the
and so
truth.
nobody on
But
LSU
to say
team
she's
did
the
nothing.
best player in the country, that's tough. That's tough. I
The
can't
only
give you
reason
that.
when I brought this up, I went and looked at UConn stats. They're shooting 50-something% from the field, bro. A game. Like that means like when they putting up a basket, it's a possibility that it's going in. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
that's what any of them shooting, man. That's what us shooting, bro. I can make this shit. Or I can miss this motherfucker. No?
They're the best scoring team in college basketball right now.
Man, listen, y'all ain't named Michigan. They number 6, Louisville. Y'all, I mean, it's some girls teams out there that really, when it come down to it, watch Michigan hoop out. Watch they hoop out, bro. I be paying attention to the shit, man. I fuck with the girls shit, man. Louisville balling, bro.
Louisville
Texas,
have a good program, but they get in the tournament and they fold in like Sweet 16 or either the second round or something. They don't really pull all the way through like they used to back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
I can't argue with that.
Program, but it just when it comes tournament time, it's only really 2 teams I see tournament ready, and that's South Carolina and UConn, because they and LSU, but LSU got to figure out what they really want to do.
And Texas and Michigan, you got to say them too, bro. Got to, bro.
Texas is definitely in the hunt. Texas is
you can't deny Texas. You can't.
Nah, Texas be balling, bro. I'll tell you, I was out there in Texas, dog, and they used to talk about them girls team. That's like they life out there, bro. Them girls really some hoopers out there, bitch, bro. Homegrown. A lot of them homegrown from Texas.
I believe it.
Real shit.
But when the tournament comes around, I don't know. It's UConn. For me, it's UConn and South Carolina. That's who I see.
Man, South Carolina don't want no parts of UConn.
I don't
and
think
I'm a homer. I'm like Bill. I'm a homer, but South Carolina don't want no parts of UConn. So we're hoping that somebody else clip their ass before we get them. Texas actually
UCLA.
matches up with them.
Pretty good.
Texas matches up with them better than we do.
Yeah.
UCLA tough too now.
They've been tough last few years.
Yeah, but
tough. They number 2.
Finish games, bro. They can't finish games.
They number 2, bro. For this shit for a reason, dog.
No, LSU number 7.
No, I said UCLA. My bad. I'm thinking about UCLA. My bad.
Oh yeah, UCLA.
But you know it'd be somebody like LSU that could clip UConn ass, and they will put. You know how the NCAA works? They'll put them in their bracket, or South Carolina's bracket, because for the the views.
But you see, I ain't said shit bad about UConn yet though, because I know the truth. Them hoes out there some ballers, bro.
Hey, watch that, bro.
I start with my bad. See,
look at I told him he was gonna slip. Did I tell him he was gonna slip?
Yeah.
I told him he was gonna slip.
I put myself in time out, bro. Hold up, bro. You know what I'm saying? God damn.
Oh man, yeah. There's some hoopers out there, bro. Like watching UConn play, bro. I don't know, bro. I think old boy just got a formula out there, bro. Like he back the way he want to be. South
There might
Carolina
be
had their moment, bro, but UConn back at top, bro.
there might be men in wigs out there. Might be a bunch of
Hey.
Joanna men playing for UConn, dog.
Hey, you know what's funny? That they keep talking about Kim Mulkey and Don Staley as they're like the premier coaches of women's college basketball. And I'm like, when the fuck do they overtake Gino?
For real.
When?
For real. Got the most ships. You know what I'm saying? Put together the most best teams, and then these two female coaches come through, and it is like, oh, they the best. And no
That's
knock
crazy.
on Don. No knock on Don and them, because Don has did her thing since she stepped on the South Carolina campus. She has done her thing. It's since she stepped on South Carolina staff, and the coach from LSU is doing her thing, get the players and putting the pieces together to get their teams the way they need to be. But you know what I'm saying? When you look at teams like Oklahoma, shit, even Maryland, you know what I'm saying? They always had decent programs back in the day, female basketball programs back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I think just with Oklahoma and Texas being in the SEC, with South Carolina being as dominant as they are, it's hard to just oversee that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm agree with everything you're saying. I just don't like Gino.
Dang.
What you don't like about him, Bill?
I think he's scared of coaching. And I say that because when he had the opportunity to take over the men's program after Calhoun left, he didn't do it. And that bothered me. Because I think it's a lot easier to win women's basketball than it is in men's basketball.
Oh, you know, I've
Why you
talked to
say
a lot
that,
of
Bill?
coaches. I talked to a lot of coaches, and they said that men are hard-headed and women actually listen.
That's where I was gonna go with it. That's exactly where I was gonna go with it. I was gonna say, moving up from watching girls play basketball and watching guys play basketball, girls are way more fundamental and more sound with their fundamentals.
Most unathletic people are.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Well, that's somewhat true.
I mean, it's not somewhat true. It's the case. If you take two people, if you take two individuals, and you take one who's highly talented against one who's not, 9 times out of 10, the only way the person who's not talented is going to win is if they're just unbelievably sound fundamental. That's the only chance they have.
Bill's right, but you have to think, Bill, like in a world of non-fundamental, you still have to base it off talent. And Gino's girls aren't athletic at all. So if you compare Gino's team to LSU's team, LSU is way more talented than the Gino Auriema's team. And still, they're better coached, right? Gino still gets the most out of these girls that are unathletic. Rebecca Lobo and all these chicks, like they're
I
winners,
never said
man.
Gino can't coach. I said he's scared to coach because he, in my opinion, I want to see what he's gonna do at a higher level of basketball, and that's coach the men. And he didn't do it.
Like y'all say, he might be scared of them attitudes, man.
That's like saying Don Staley can go coach USC Carolina and just automatically win. That's tough.
If she can coach, she can. If you can coach, I'm a firm believer.
Man,
if you can coach, you can coach.
Yep.
Period. It don't matter.
Y'all remember Rick Majerus? Anybody knows remember Rick Majerus? The coach from Utah? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He had those teams at top tier, but they were unathletic, and he still had them competing and winning conference championships. But still, if you go to the NBA with that shit, now we talking about athleticism and all kind of shit takes over. So it's not like he can't coach at that level. It's just that sometimes talent takes over.
Did he win?
He won at Utah.
No.
Well,
we can take the same thing with football. It's a lot of dudes. Take your boy Napier, right? Mm-hmm. Napier was winning 10 games a year at Lafayette. Why he can win in Florida? Can he not coach? Or is it the talent level he's coaching against better than where he was? And he couldn't just outcoach those guys. And I look at it the same way. If Gino can coach, he can coach. So if he really believed he can coach, he could have took the men's program and won championships there too. If you can coach.
So would you switch it? Do you think that a great men's coach, you think that Coach K, or Dean Smith could go to a girls program and just be the best coach in girls basketball?
Yeah.
That's tough. You have to be able to relate to your players too.
But Smithco, we seen a female coach, males before, and actually pull the best out of them. With Sessions, when Sessions was coaching the AAU team, like
Yeah,
she
we
pulled
saw
the
that.
best out of them boys. Like she really
But
like
she's a
both
what is
both
she,
said
Mark?
both,
Mark, what is she though?
I can't say the words. Y'all told me I can't. Yeah.
Type it in the
Flag,
chat.
and I love Sessions. I want
so
Sessions to watch
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
she's a defensive minded coach, but she was pulling like getting people to actually score the way they need to score and do the things they needed to do.
She's a
We saw
defensive
and
back.
it was a little league team, but at the same time, it was probably like 3 or 4 kids on there that was real good, but the whole team played together, like played well together. You saw the passion they had to want to win for her. They wanted to win for her. The way she pushed them out. So I've seen female coach boys, and I just be like, dang. And she did it on a high school level too. She cause what high school she had coached for before she went to South Carolina and coach? Wasn't it
I
King?
think she
Was
from
it King?
where's she from? King Street, right? Where's she from?
I thought she was from Myrtle Beach area. But I know she
Devil
coached at a high school in Columbia one time, and she did pretty good, and she got the assistant coaching, a coaching job at South Carolina now.
She's tough, man. She's really a running back.
Don't do that, bro.
Y'all know what she is, man. You got to be politically correct. I just don't know the right word to say for that shit. You know what she is, though.
She's tough.
Yeah.
She tough.
Like
yeah.
I saw her fighting. She's ready to fight all the male coaches. The guy sitting up there laughing, and she's meeting them up. She's ready to throw blows. So she's different. Like she's really different, man. And of course, she demands a lot. And I respect her a lot. I'll fucking Khadijah, if you ever watch, I love you over here. Ain't no problem. But you different, girl. Pit bull for real.
She be ready to go, bro. She ready to go. But you could see the passion that even on the South Carolina sideline over the weekend, you can see the passion that she had with these girls on that team. Like she wants the best out of them girls with next to Don. So I've seen sessions in coaching sessions. So I know for a fact that this girl can coach basketball. So I don't know if Don can go. See, the mindset of a man and a woman is so different, bro, when it comes to hoop. Because if you got a superstar, it's hard for you to tame a superstar. It's very and you just pass the ball, make sure what for what you'll have those issues. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think
your job as the coach is to draw up the plays and get it to your score, right? You know what I mean? Like get it to your.
Not only. I saw Don. Don was actually a coaching candidate for the Portland Trailblazers one time. I laughed at it. I laughed
this past year.
Right. I'm like, do you think these grown ass millionaires is gonna sit there and listen to Don Staley and respect that? I don't think so.
I say yes to Don because Don has a track record in terms of being able to coach. Yes, college, but I think her playing career.
She's not a great coach either.
Again, she's been successful, but her playing career is what will help her because a lot of those NBA dudes talking about how much they love the WNBA and all this other stuff. Her playing career as a point guard will help her, and people respect her in terms of the basketball mind. If she was just some Susie May who ain't never played no basketball, who you just rolled out and said she gonna be new coach of the Knicks or any other NBA team, they have a hard time because they're gonna be like, she don't know nothing about basketball. They wouldn't even give her a chance, even though she might be the brightest basketball mind. But the first thing they're gonna do is, can we respect her basketball mind? Do she know what she's doing? That would be the biggest hurdle that a dude gonna have to get over. But that's not even with just women, that's with men too. You put a dude, I can give you a prime example. There's a dude who was our assistant DB coach out of NFL Europe. Bright dude. If you look at his coaching career, you can see that he knew football. But when dude started looking at his resume and saw that he played and he had like 1 or 2 tackles on the season. That was loud. And this dude can't coach me. He ain't good enough to coach me. And
But
that's
doesn't
what
that
we
relate to though, Bill? Doesn't that relate to a guy sitting there saying, "You coach the women"? I don't want to hear that
No, I'm
shit.
saying that's why I said her playing career will help her more than what her coaching career would, because of how good she was as a player.
It's women though, like you said. You're playing against the lesser species, and these guys are the most athletic, the most talented people in the world. And how you gonna respect the less talented? You said it yourself earlier. Like you really think that the best
So then you
athletes in
don't
the
respect
world?
Gino as a coach.
I respect Gino because I think that Gino got the most out of the women that anybody else has
But you
ever
would
gotten.
respect. So if he would have took the UConn men's job, what would your prognostication be in terms of how well he did?
He wouldn't have done as well as the UConn coach is doing now.
Why? He don't know
But
basketball?
But UConn has won a natty since they changed coaches, right?
Multiple.
Yeah,
Natties.
multiple natties.
I'm talking about boys.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
multiple. They won 2 in a row, didn't they?
They won with 2 different coaches.
Right.
But this kid, you know, just being honest, man, it's hard to make someone. It's hard. These guys are full of testosterone. You know how it is when you're 22 years old, Bill. Like, what kind of woman could tell you something? We had. I'm a Spurs fan over here. We had who was our
Becky
coach
Hammond.
over there? Becky Hammond
Becky
over
Hammond.
there. Becky Hammond couldn't get a job. She's over there being our assistant. So the guys respected her, but did you think they really wanted her to take over for Pop? No.
Nah, not for Pop. Nah, not
But
that.
look who
Did she
Pop
take
had.
over?
Look
Did
who
she
Pop
coach? Wait a
hired.
minute.
Look who
Did she
Pop
take over
hired.
for some games
A
when
no
Pop was out?
name.
She coached a
Yes.
game.
So
Yeah.
did Tim Duncan. That doesn't make him a head coach. Look who Pop hired as his. Look who Pop hired.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So Pop ain't crazy. Pop knew that. I can't hire no damn Becky Hammond.
Nah, not for no championship team like the Spurs and shit like that, man.
We
You can throw one of them
sucked.
chicks over there
We
down and
sucked. We sucked when Pop stepped down. We weren't no championship team. We were a lottery team.
we still look up in the rafters and see championships, man. You can send one of them chicks down to Orlando to coach. You know what I mean?
Why you doing the magic like that?
Send her to the Bobcats. You know what I mean? Charlotte somewhere, and see
balling
what she
right
got.
now, too.
Watch your
Charlotte
mouth about my
balling.
Hornets now.
I'm just saying.
Charlotte is balling right now.
Yes, they are. All right, on to the NBA, fellas. So we already see what is going on with March Madness. So on to the NBA. All right, NBA starting back up. You know what I'm saying? We had a little moment of the All-Star break and whatever, and what we thought earlier and everything. But with the NBA starting back up today, as the team standings, well, what you see right now as far as team standing, who's in the Eastern Conference Finals and who in the Western Conference Finals?
Right now, it look like Detroit for the East.
New York Knicks and Detroit Pistons plays for the Eastern Conference Championship.
Or you can't count the Celtics out now. Old boy came back. Jason just came back.
Now that could fuck up the nucleus too. Them boys are playing really good without him.
And Jaylen Brown has been playing MVP basketball last few weeks.
Yes.
He was doing that with Jason Neto.
Yeah, he was, but he was overshadowed by Jason at the time.
Nah.
I saw it.
It was until that last championship where he shut down Luka and he definitely played great offense. So that's why he got that Finals MVP. But Jason Tatum, man, to me, is kind of mentally weak. If you look at all the interviews he's in since he was trying to come back, he's talking about how he's not sure of his body. And I never respected him since they made that championship run. This kid took more step back threes than he did layups. And if you watch him, look at his body built. He has shoulders out this world, man. He should go to the hole more, but that's not who he is. So Jaylen Brown outdogged him, and that matters to me.
Jason Tatum, now that nigga do got that Mamba mentality a little bit now.
Oh no!
Listen, when he scores, he a pure scorer now. You can't really stop him. Huh?
Must be when he's shedding his skin. Cause damn sure when he attack, ain't no mentality.
Right. I mean, he's shooting more step back threes than layups in the championship series,
and
more dunks.
He don't take on challenges either, bro. he backs away from challenges when he comes on the court.
He's not one of my favorite, bro. And I know he playing at 85% this year. Like you say, he don't even know his body. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if he is back, and it was what, ACL? I don't know nobody that came back from that. Achilles. Yeah, I don't know nobody that really
KD
be they self. You know what I mean?
What that man? Hold on. What kind of y'all talking? Listen, I play devil's advocate here. Jason Tatum was still putting up big ass numbers, right?
Before he got hurt, yeah.
But you have to do it when it counts too,
Even
right,
in
Bill?
the NBA Finals, he put up. Did he lead them in scoring and everything?
I just said it that he was a hit that Mamba
Didn't they get beat
mentality.
4-1? Wasn't the gentleman sweep? I'm not sure.
No, they the last finals they was in, right?
They won the last finals against Dallas because Luka is a sellout, and Luka doesn't play any defense. But it still was Jason. It was Jaylen Brown that was ripping them, shutting them down, like all of that good shit. Jason.
But didn't Jason Tatum lead them in like 3 categories?
Not during the championship run. He did that maybe
in the finals.
Right. No, it was Jaylen Brown. He probably led them that finals about 2 years prior when they played Golden State. This is why I'm here, Bill. I'm here for my NBA analysis.
Hey, now that nigga Jason Tatum, dog, Celtics won't win without him. Like that, bro. Especially now, the All-Star weekend over with and all that shit. Everybody finna really hit it.
I feel like the Celtics can't win without Jason Tatum.
They can't.
A finals.
In the weak ass East?
No.
Yes.
Nah.
Who do they have to beat? Who do they have to beat? The Knicks is suspect. The Knicks always is suspect.
Detroit.
And you talking about Detroit ain't proven.
Man, Detroit. Cade Cunningham out there acting stupid, dog.
Come on, man. I bet with Cade last year, Cade let me down. Now move to the West. Everybody knows I'm a Spurs fan, and I don't even choose them to be in the Western Conference Finals. I choose OKC and Denver. Do you know why? Because the Spurs are not proven yet. You have to go through those hard knockdown series. And the Spurs are somebody like Jokic cut their ass.
Wait a minute. Just like I thought. Jason Tatum led that team in points, rebounds, and assists that series.
Which one, last year?
The Maverick series.
Maverick final series.
In the finals.
He won MVP, didn't he?
No, it was Jaylen Brown won MVP.
Jaylen Brown won MVP?
Yes. Google it, Bill.
Yeah, he did. But I was
right. Do you know why? Do you know why? It's the same reason Kawhi Leonard won MVP when he played against LeBron James. Go look up his stats. He averaged 18 points in the finals.
All I said was Jason Tatum still balled out in the finals and led him in multiple categories. What I said. Points, rebounds,
they were kind of like even. They were kind of like even. Go look up Jaylen Brown numbers.
I just want to be right.
Maybe a little higher, but he shut down.
Celtics not winning without Jason Tatum, bro.
Only say Mamba mentality is man stop, please stop.
All right, you want the numbers? Points per game. Jason.
Who said that? Tony
Tatum, 22.2. Jaylen Brown, 20.8. Assists per game. Tatum 7.2, Jaylen Brown 5. Rebounds, Jason Tatum 7.8, Jaylen Brown 5.4.
Hey, they saying in the comment he's soft, he ain't got no heart. Y'all gotta understand, man. Like Bill is calling out numbers of what this man did now, and I say Mamba mentality because can't nobody stop him, bro.
But why didn't he win with those stats? Why didn't he win Finals MVP from the experts? I'll let you guys go.
I didn't think he was MVP.
Because he wasn't.
Y'all just don't like what he said at the end of the game.
Shut down. You have to be able to. You have to give that credit to the person who shuts down the best player. We talking about Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving. He shut down Luka Doncic. Does that count for anything to you guys? You know, basketball it ain't football. You got to actually guard too and score. So
Luka ain't got no defense. So he was already at a disadvantage.
Who shut down Luka's offense? And Luka's all world offensively. It was
Let me go back and see how many Luka averaged that series with
29.
29?
Yeah.
He didn't get shut down, Smith. That ain't shut down at all, bro.
Man.
That means I didn't get back on defense and do my job.
I actually watched the game. We talk about the films or the numbers. Did we do that early?
I watched the games.
You asked for the numbers. You
It's
asked what
okay.
you.
It's okay. I get it. But what I'm saying is, we talking about impact as well. I saw Jaylen Brown on a few times rip Luka. Luka sitting down there crying about for a foul. Jaylen Brown goes down there and dunk on him by himself.
Again, he
Why
ain't got no
didn't
defense.
Why didn't they put Jason Tatum on him? Because they knew their best defender was Jaylen Brown. That's what got him the Finals MVP, guys. I'm not a
I'm not
great
denying
fan
none
of
of
him.
that.
I'm not a
Again,
Boston fan.
I'm just making it clear that it's not like Jason Tatum disappeared in that finals.
Hey, can
I
we?
lost respect for him with the Golden State Finals when he shot more damn step back threes than he did dunks and layups.
That was the finals they lost. The Golden State Finals is the one they
Right.
actually.
Yeah.
Tatum did not step up at all, and I felt like he didn't step up and challenge the game at all. And they had the most talent on that team that year. And I felt like the Celtics could have had the best team to beat the Golden State that year, but they didn't show up in the final. But no knock to Tatum numbers or anything, bro. I just ain't that guy for me. The way y'all hype him up and the other media hype him up, he ain't that guy for me. He ain't nobody I'm trying to build around.
I feel you don't like it. You don't like his style of play, dog. I feel that. You know what I'm saying?
But
he ain't even get to play with the USA team like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't
right.
even throw that nigga on the floor like that because he don't fit with how they play. I get what y'all saying. I get it, but the Celtics can't win without him, bro. Period.
So who we got in the West? So we got the Celtics, we got the Knicks, and we got Detroit. Are we gonna swipe out Cleveland and say Cleveland don't have a chance?
They can't get out the first round.
I think Cleveland does have a chance now with and that was all about that
All
point
right.
guard they just got rid of. He has the prettiest game, but don't amount to shit to me. Garland.
And you think James Harden any different?
James Harden will facilitate. James Harden will facilitate. No, James Harden's not championship basketball worthy, but when you compare him to Garland, that'll win you a series, right? You don't think? You think?
I think
Garland?
I think I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. I like Harden, but that nigga he like a curse to them teams, man. They ain't did nothing but get a score.
Well, he had the right place.
Oh, he's third in assists this year now.
I don't think it's too many script clubs in Cleveland. I'm not sure. I don't know how they do it up there.
He hanging with Travis Scott out there, man. He having too much fun, man.
Yeah, Harden don't give a shit. Harden likes the ball.
So as far as West go, you got Oklahoma City, you got San Antonio, you got Denver, you got Houston. Those are the top 4 teams. You know what I'm saying? LA and Minnesota looking on the outside. I still think Minnesota got a good chance of making a run in the playoffs. I could be wrong. They number 5 right now, but we'll see how the season go on. Anything like that. But who y'all see in the Western Conference?
That's why I'm picking. I picked Denver and OKC, and I'm not a homer. I'm a homer like Bill, but I can't go there with Spurs because you're not tested. You're not tested yet, and I think someone like Jokic would eat your lunch in a playoff series. That's just me personally. Now I take the Spurs over Houston. I'll take it all that, but I don't think the Spurs could beat OKC in a series. But they won't even face them if they're 1-2 into the Western Conference Finals. I think someone like Denver will clips the Spurs because of their championship experience. That counts, man.
I mean, we already 4-1 with OKC this year, dog. You know what I mean?
We are. One of them losses. One of them wins
series
was
right there.
One of them wins. Come on, Mark. One of them wins. They ain't played none of their starting 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was some bullshit, but I'm gonna take it though. Don't take this from me, dog. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
How you feel, Bill?
To me, I think the Nuggets are past their window of winning again. And quite honestly, I look at Jokic the same way I look at Luka. They're the same player. Just one plays center, one plays point guard. Honestly, but no, I don't think. I will still take the Spurs over them. I think the youth and the athleticism helps them in that type of series. I mean, the real question really comes down to them in Oklahoma City. Will Oklahoma City be healthy? Will things change when you can game plan like you do in a series versus just a regular season matchup? And who's the better player? Is it Wemby or is it Shea? Who can control that series the most? Now,
Do y'all
Houston's one of
remember
those teams.
Go ahead.
Houston's one of those teams you look at too, and it's like Houston and Minnesota. When you got players like KD and Ant who can go in and dominate and do, especially Ant, who step in those matchups and like, I want to prove to y'all I'm better than any of y'all. You can't. Those two teams are like dark horses to me because of those players and the youth that Houston has to be able to play defense, the mindset they got with their coach. But I would still lean toward San Antonio and Oklahoma City making the Western Conference Finals.
Y'all know who took OKC to 7 last year, right? OKC had to win in the overtime, if I'm not mistaken. Minnesota? It was Denver.
Oh,
Denver
it was.
took them to 7. Yeah, you remember Michael? You remember Aaron Gordon was blacking out and he ended up getting injured. Like they would have probably beat OKC. So you can't never count out a champion.
I want to say they was up 2 games on them. In that
Possibly.
And again, like Bill said, youth took over, and youth won the game. Youth won for OKC last year, man. All them niggas young, man. And
was
that's
it youth
what players look like,
or
dog.
push off or offensive push off from Shea?
Tomato, tomato.
Hey, all of the young, that nigga Lord, or whatever his name was, he was balling. You know what I mean? The little weird looking guy, the other nigga with the braids, yeah.
Well,
them nigga was hooping, dog.
We're gonna close it out with that. We had a good night. You know, I appreciate y'all fellas coming through and argue with me. I appreciate anybody who watched that came in and that's with us today. You know what I'm saying? I do be posting reels and stuff on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok. So you know, if y'all watching and y'all follow me on that, you know, like, you know, share, you know what I'm saying, trying to build our platform up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy this weekend. You got Ryan Garcia and who's Ryan Garcia fighting this weekend?
Mario Barrios.
You got Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios. You got what's the chick name? Carissa Shields.
And Franchon. She versus Franchon. That's her name.
Franchon. They fight this weekend. I'm actually I said last night I probably wouldn't watch this fight, but I'm actually gonna watch it because I've never watched her round for round. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna watch it just to study her round for round, just to see what
it is boxing though. She's boxing.
Yeah, she boxing chick.
Okay.
Yeah, she ain't in the PFL no more.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. I'm glad to see her out.
I want to see her round for round and see if she is what she says she is. Because the girl I seen her about to fight look like this bitch look like she
she can fight.
You see,
yeah. He slipped.
You
yeah,
see that, right? You see
that? Yeah.
Beat your ass.
Now what? She fuck. Now what, coach? That what she fight?
Yeah, that chick might beat your ass.
Yeah, she a female dog for real, nigga. You dig?
So
yeah,
it might be one of them. Hey man, you watching this fight? Look like Kane whipping your ass. Yeah. It might be one of those moments.
I told you, Clarissa, she'll fight like she just stepped out the car and into somebody's neighborhood and put Vaseline on. That's how she fight. You know what I'm saying?
That left hook is vicious.
So what you think? Do you think she better than what Layla was?
She's more exciting to watch.
Who do you think the best women's boxer ever is?
I feel like when Leo was boxing, the social media and stuff was.
And Wolf was a beast, dog.
That's who I would pick. That is who I would pick.
And I'm Wolf with Layla, man. Layla was so pretty, man. She was like a father to me, a female version in that ring, bro.
She was beating up some scrubs.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like female boxing wasn't all that hyped up as it is right now.
I said, so was Wolf.
So
nah, Wolf was in some wars, man. She just was a beast.
Who? What war Wolf was in?
You about right.
There you go.
You about right, but I'm just saying.
No, you can only name, dude. Honestly, how many women box can you name?
I can only really name 3 for you right now.
What's that white girl name? She kind of cold. She kind of cold. I like the Mexican chick. What's the Mexican chick name? She be fighting with Jake Paul all the time. What's her name?
I don't
The
know.
one who had the trilogy couple not too long ago.
Yeah. Them her and the other chick, they straight.
But even I like Bron Garden too. Alicia.
Yeah. She gonna get her ass tore up. She keep talking to Clarissa all crazy though. You know that.
So their weight class too different. They'll never fight. I don't think they'll fight.
I think Clarissa shared that weight to go get that money. I'm saying rehydration clause.
What you said earlier. She getting that pipe. Well, I don't know, boy. She
what?
He said that about the guys. Like I would rather know. He said that about the girls.
Yeah, I said if I was a head coach of a female basketball team, man, they couldn't date no men. You only date women when you play for me, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Because the dick is distraction. Y'all know that shit, man. Too much dick. They become women and shit again. You ain't even an athlete no more.
Hell, you better get off this show before he get canceled. Before he blow, man. Get off this shit.
They already canceled some more, bro. They about to cancel some more. So you know.
You see Flage and then Flage don't even play the same no way. She got an old man and shit no more. I'm saying, that shit real.
All right, man.
But y'all have a good weekend, man, and enjoy yourself and enjoy these fights. Enjoy the sports stuff this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, appreciate you guys, man. It's been a blessing, man.
Y'all. One.
Y'all be cool, man.
Peace.